Hello, I am Hal Feener. I've been buying and investing in real estate, renovating real estate property, developing land for sale and use, and selling real estate as a broker for 51 years. More than 1,000 transactions as an investor and a renovator, a developer, a former contractor, and a builder. And I've owned a real estate brokerage company in 2 states. I've taught the industry for 3 years how to sell and how to make money in real estate. Every deal I have ever done, every mistake, every win, everything I wish I'd known, I'm going to give to you here. The channel exists because most of what you get taught about real estate is incomplete. I watch the videos about this method, this new label, this new strategy, only to find there are new strategies in 51 years. Everything is just repeated in a new label, a new design, but most importantly, it's a promise that is not always fully revealed. We need to know both sides of the transaction of the promise to evaluate whether we really can make money. If you have the personality and the style to do that, and the tolerance. I've been in the industry long enough to know exactly how real estate gets sold to people. I decided I wanted to build something different, something real, honest. That's what the channel is about. It'll cover cash flow analysis, not the version that makes you feel good about yourself, but the one that tells you whether you're actually making money. Deal structures, relevance of financing, renovation issues, development, what it costs, where surprises are, what it's like building from the ground up, the common mistakes, and the investor mindset, the psychological patterns that cause intelligent people to make expensive decisions. I want to be direct about one thing. This channel is not a funnel. I'm not holding the content back for a paid course later on. What I know is here, 51 years, 1,000 transactions, it's going to be here in this information. There's no other shoe that can drop. Real estate's not passive, and it's not easy. It requires capital, judgment, patience, and the discipline to evaluate every deal honestly, especially the deals that you're going to want to do. The people who build real wealth in this asset class treat it like a business. I created financial independence the first time by age 30, lost everything I owned at age 48, and at age 50, started over again. And simply because of my knowledge and the vehicle of real estate, I was able to recreate my wealth and stop working after 7 years again. Knowing how real estate function works and operates is vital to having success. I remember Willow Avenue, Florida, single-family residential property. I bought it in a non-qualifying assumable loan, something we'll talk about later. But most importantly, I remember my first tenant gave me $8,500 for 6 months' worth of rent. I thought I was a superhero, only to find that he was much better at the long game than me. 14 months later, I finally evicted him. He won. He got 14 months of occupancy for 6 months' rent. I got burned for being stupid. If you want to learn details, it matters. If it sounds like you've been looking for clear, transparent real estate knowledge that opens up both sides of the scenario, every video I publish will be here. The first one I recommend you watch is on investor types. Before any strategy, before any market analysis, you need to know what kind of investor you are, what you're trying to achieve, and how you evaluate it. That video is next.